Alright, let's try this again. Welcome to Return to Dunwich Legacy, Extracurricular Activities. Last time I did a cold open with like the text here, and I read all this stuff, and it was really pretty, but I made a bunch of like bad decisions in deck building and my gameplay, and I'm just kind of not happy with them. And I rewatched the video back, and it wasn't very fun to watch. And I was like, do I really want to leave something up for 50 minutes of me floundering about struggling to do nothing? And I just kind of don't. I'm probably going to continue the campaign privately because I think it might be fun to see if I can make it to the end. And I might keep recording them. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But I mostly want to come back and play this again with these characters and kick its ass if I can. And if I can't, well, then that's fate, I guess. And we'll do that. So I kind of reworked the Skids deck a bit. I'll pop that up on the screen. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I didn't have enough combat, so I went like backstabs and the Mausers instead of the Derringer. I don't know what the Mauser's actually better than the Derringer. And I also forgot that Winifred had the cigarette case in her deck building because on Arkham DB, I don't know if I was having an error when I first built these decks, but the duplicate cards weren't showing up. Like the cards that are like in a set and also in the starter decks weren't showing up again. So I didn't see a bunch of stuff. So hopefully this is better. And I have a random basic weakness. I think I looked at it this time. I think it's paranoia. I'm not 100% sure. And then Gloria is I think identical except I cut a fearless for an emergency cash because like I was short a buck at one point, and I don't know, maybe an extra emergency cash would have made it so I could have played a shriveling a turn sooner, something like that. Anyways, I also forgot that like I'm gonna need a lot of money for House Always Wins, so it doesn't hurt to have extra money. And with that, I think I'm just gonna get going, and I'm not gonna do. I didn't do the hands off screen because that seemed like maybe it cursed me a little bit, and I don't like being cursed. That's not fun. Oh, I forgot to post the links. I'll just post the links really quickly. There we go. And I'll just do my opening hands really quick. Let's see what we got here. So what I discovered last time is that I like really need ways to kill enemies right off the bat. So I'm gonna like go hard for another damage effect, like one more just damage, straight up damage effect. And I got it, and it's like only this now, but I'm happy with only that so long as I don't just die hopelessly to a bunch of losers. Um, so I think he's orange, right? Is he orange? And I didn't change my settings. Nope. Hands. Disable. There we go. This is not. I don't like this for her though. I'm gonna like toss a guts and a shrivel. No, I'll keep the shriveling. Actually, that was like really good last time. Can that go to her hand? I don't know why it doesn't. But I'm gonna toss both the guts. Actually, I'm gonna toss the shortcut too, and draw 3 more cards. Okay, well, parallel fates. At least I'm gonna know, or I'm gonna try to know how fucked I am on the first turn. So this is cooler. I like this a little more. I'm probably not even gonna play Lonnie on the first turn with Skids because I don't want to like risk that really. So let me. There's a couple of things that I didn't do. I want to confirm that that's on standard. I didn't make a duplicate of the bag, but I have a pretty good feel of what the bag is now, so I'm just gonna to look at it like that. And let's see, is there anything that I'm forgetting before I get going? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I think I'm gonna open with Gloria, and she's just gonna go ahead and do a parallel fates. Oh right, I wanted to make my little top of the deck box up here. What the hell? Ah! Oh dear. Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? let's delete all those. Let's put this one back up. Why is it doing this? I don't like that at all. Stop. 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 Oh, this is so painful. Let me do it. I've never had such trouble with this before. It's not going to let me do it anywhere on the table? Oh, it's just not going to let me do it anywhere, is it? Okay, close enough. Okay, cool. So, don't forget to shovel these in. She's going to play Parallel Fates first action. So she looks at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at this. See? It's starting already. It's starting already. And I get to look at an additional one. And amongst these, I get to discard a card, put it on top of the encounter deck, or place it beneath her. So are there any of these I want to discard outright? He's kind of annoying, isn't he? I do have a lucky to kind of make that less dog shit, but it's still not great. She's the most killable right now, and I do have the shriveling, and like a 5 against 2 is pretty reasonable with this starting setup. I don't really... I think I just get rid of the Resurgent Evils. I don't really want that to go down. And then, I believe, now that I've finished looking at them, I reveal a token. Okay, sweet. And now I can return these to the top of the encounter deck in any order. So, first off, let's buy ourselves a turn, I think. Do I want to do that, or do I want to... Or do I want to make this like a nice steady flow? I think I make it a steady flow. Yeah. So I think that I go like this. Or something, where it's like Skids, Gloria. So the Thrall's going to go on Gloria because she's going to play Shriveling, I think is what I'm going to do. Yeah, something like that. I think that sounds okay. And then this will go on Skids, and then that will go on Gloria, and hopefully she'll pass that. She might not, but hopefully she will. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. So there's the top 4 cards of the deck after Action 2. Or after Action 1. Action 2, I'm going to play the Shriveling. In Action 3, we don't have to move out of the quad, but I think we're going to go to the library to get that started. To reveal that and get that started. So that has 2 clues on it. You spend an additional action to investigate. But she has a Drawn to the Flame, so she could like pull this Visions of Future Past to do that if she wanted to. So that's kind of cool. And then this can still go to Skids and she can get the other nameless thing. So that's her. Skids is going to probably draw a card. Okay, that's useful, I think. Scoot over with her. Draw another card. Yeah, and then scoot over. All right, he's got a ton of money now, so that's kind of nice. Do I want to like spend $1? Yeah, I've got so much money. I'm gonna spend $1 and take the test. 3 against 1, and I'll get 2 back if I'm successful. I don't, so get my bad luck out of the way early. That's what's important, is getting it out of the way early. So we'll do, that was the first investigation phase. The enemy phase occurs. The upkeep phase occurs. He's got that lone wolf. She's got the rosary. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand for Skid. So he's got to use some stuff, but 1 there. Do I want to change how I chose to do this? Investigate, fight, evade, move, or play. So I think I'm going to make it so that we're like not moving or something. No, so yeah, let's just do this first. So 1 doom goes there. This goes on to her because she's going to shrivel it first action. But she wants to do like shrivel, Drawn to the Flame, and then move. So that means I can't evade or investigate, I believe. And I think that's fine. I don't really want him to investigate. So yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that's on her. This goes on to Skids, and he's going to choose that we can't evade or investigate this turn. No evading or investigating. Okay, Cool. All right. Gloria is going to try to zappy this boy. So she is 5 against 2. 0, which destroys him. She's going to... Oh, she's not going to move, actually, because she's going to play her rosary. And then she's going to play a Drawn to the Flame, which is going to draw this, doing the test at 1 up. Okay, that's successful. And then discover the 2 clues at the Orin Library. Okay, so that's that. Now, the nice thing about this is that Skids and Gloria's actually kind of self-sufficient because of the shriveling, so he could leave her behind if he needs to. And I don't think he needs to, but he probably doesn't mind to. So he's going to Toot Scoot and Boogie down to the Humanities building. He's going to play his Lone Wolf. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Lonnie. I think that's fine. And we'll just deal with the fact that he doesn't get to use his ability this turn. I don't, you know, I'll get some money back, and I'll start abusing that next turn. So I'm just gonna put that away so I know it's done. The enemy phase is after the investigation phase, and there's no enemies, so we upkeep. Shortcut's nice. 2 luckies is good to have. A Doom goes there. The first encounter card is going to go on him, which is this enthralled security guard, and then the next encounter card is going to be dealt to her, and it's another Visions of Futures Past, which she is going to just have to test. She fails by 2. That's a little painful. Losing a ward's a little painful, but that's okay. So Skids is going to go first. He's going to gain a buck from his Lone Wolf. And then, let's see. I don't really want to like sneak by. The tricky part for this is like I could do this. I could just play the sneak by for 2 resources, evade, and use a lucky if I fail by 2. But if I fail by more than that, I kind of just want to do the action again, I think. But I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll gain 2 to evade him. I'm even right now. And I believe there's a lot of stuff up to -2, right? Like all of these are -1s right now. So that's fine. We'll do that. A -1, so we'll play a lucky. And that'll evade him, defeating him. And then what we're going to do is we're going to draw a card and play the lucky cigarette case. And I'm going to spend my resource doing what I did last time, where I test 3 against 1. Okay, so I get +2 to that. After you succeed, what is this? Choose a level 2 card or less in your discard pile and put it in your hand. I think I'm going to take the... Ooh, that's a tricky one, isn't it? Do I want the more money and icons, or do I just want the lucky? The lucky's really good, but I don't really have the money for it right now. So I'm going to put the sneak by back into my hand and hope that that's not a bad choice. 2 agility is also really good for backstab. Like, committing this to the backstab and then also the lucky gives you a better margin of error. So I'll do that. And then I draw a card from Lucky Cigarette Case. And then I gain 2 resources because I bid 1. Yeah, okay. And that's Skids. Gloria, I want you to start clearing this one, I think. So she's going to move down. Oh, at the end of your turn, if you are X cards in your deck were X the amount of horror. So he doesn't have any horror on them, so that's fine. She's going to move down. She's going to investigate. She's got 4. She's going to put in her perception for 6 against 3. That's successful, which draws her a card. Whoops. and gathers a clue. And she's going to draw a card. Cool. Unfortunately, not super usable, but that's okay. So that's the end of that phase. Enemy phase, upkeep. There's no enemies. Upkeep. Chronophobia comes into play for her. That's fine. I'm out of here, so I got lots of room to be killing guys with this. So that's feeling pretty good. So now I'm kind of flying blind on these. So I think what I'm just gonna say is that does it matter who goes first? I don't think there's any relevancy for who goes first in these decks. That's fine. So I'll just get Gloria to go first. The Light of a Forgamon. I'm going to put that on the act. I think that was a mistake, or the agenda. I think last time that was a bit of a mistake not putting it on the agenda. An Eager for Death. So testing 2. Don't have a good way to test this right now, so I just have to hope that I'm not too frigged. Yeah, I mean, I'm not losing a shortcut for this. That would be very silly. But 2 horror, I guess. Oh, and it's direct now. Fucking Light of a Forgamon. You bastard. Alright. Well, I guess we just hope for a 0. Oh, no, it's a test of 2, so unless I auto-fail, I could technically lucky it. And I get a -1, so yeah, I think I just don't want to take this damage. That... I had a really bad snowball last game, and I'm a little hesitant to just accept a whole bunch of damage. So, let's, this is gone. Let's, like, clear this up and start on this, I think. Oh, you know what? I should have put that there. Yeah, I probably should have put that there. No biggie. Let's have Gloria go first. Gloria, what is this? At the end of your turn, take a direct horror. I think she's just going to clear that. And then... Yeah, she'll play the Drawn to the Flame. No. Yeah, Drawn to the Flame. Draw the top card of the deck. Oh, Vessel Lurker. No. Then discover 2 clues. Shouldn't have been so brazen about it. Okay. So that's her. Oh, you dirty bastard. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? I think what I'm going to do is... Each investigator at Vassal of the Lurker's location discards 1 card from the top of his or her deck. I missed this like every time. That was so painful to watch back. Oh, God. Oh, that was painful. Okay, so he doesn't get his money, but at the start of the turn... I wonder if I do the same thing where I did before, where I like engage, evade. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's engage him. Let's evade him with the sneak buy for 2 resources. And I think I will just try that because I'm 2 up. Do I just try that? Yeah. Okay. And then I'll evade him again, which is a successful evade. So he's there, but he's not on her, and he's not dealing damage. So that's fine. The enemy phase, he's exhausted. The upkeep phase, boom and boom. Shuffle this card back into your deck because there's nothing under her. Nimble, okay. A Mythos phase. And he is going to... I'm going to put him on him so that I can, like, do something cool over here. 4 out of 7. And then I'm going to draw with Gloria first. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, what is this? Oh, get out of the humanities building. oh, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Actually, wait. I probably should have just put that on her and then blasted him with shriveling for a while. Whatever. Not a big deal. Um, so I think I'm gonna like try something similar to last turn, but I'm going to instead like do a proper evade with an I'm out of here. So I'm doing an evade of uh, 6 against 2. Okay, well it's successful, but I don't get my cigarette case. So he's evaded, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to sneak attack him twice to kill him. Get rid of this punk. There. 2 VP. Look at this. We're rolling in it, fellas. Ladies and non-binary pals. Okay. Gloria, you're going to be really sad in a minute when you have to like discard half your deck and run away. Are there only 2 infinite doorway in this? Oops. I hope so. That'd be really nice if there were only 2 infinite doorway in the deck, and they're just like, goodbye, goodbye, and see you never. But let's try and get this last clue. I'm only 4 against 3, but 1-up's actually pretty good. So there it is. Grab that clue. I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm gonna leave first. So I'm gonna leave. And as an additional cost to move, discard the top card of your deck. Okay, so discard the top card of your deck. In your hand or play area, you must either discard a card or take a horror. Okay, so I don't do anything for that one, and I don't do anything for that one. But I also just like discarded both of my emergency caches, so that's pretty sad. This needs to happen like right now. I think that's true. So let's spend those clues. Shuffle Jazz Mulligan into the discard pile and the set. So shuffle the encounter discard pile and the set aside Jazz Mulligan. Oh yeah, right. It fucking reshuffles this too. Ugh, yuck. Get me out of here. And then she's gonna draw a card because she really needs to see. Goodness gracious, she really needs to see Alyssa. That's her. Okay. Whew. Upkeep. Oh yeah, the baby paranoia hit. Another rosary. Yeah, it's a commit for shriveling. Boom, boom. Another there. Let's do Gloria first. Ah, yuck. Test 2. So I'm testing 6 against 2 right now. Successful. Most investigators and without a secret door. Investigators cannot leave this location. Well, these are tied, and I'm going to put that right there because I don't want to deal with that shit, even in the slightest. So, Gloria. Gloria is going to go first, and she is going to test Search for the Passage, which is a test of 3. Hold on. The location with the most investigators and without a secret door. Okay. Yeah, okay. So she's going to go first. She's going to attempt to find her way out. She's currently at 6. I'm okay with 6. Yeah, so that gets rid of that. And then she's going to move. How does this work again? Spend a clue, discard the top 5. Yeah, okay. Oh shoot, I don't remember what like the spread of these are. But she's gonna go to the admin building. Put aside the set aside faculty offices into play. That is, the night is still young. Discard the top card of your deck. Oh shit, right. I forgot about that. Ugh, no. That's not where I want to be at all. Oh god, yeah, no. Ugh. I forgot about that completely. Get me the fuck out of there. Alright, Skids, you're going to start. You're going to get your Lone Wolf $. You're going to Have I played my emergency cash yet? No. So I'm going to start off by playing my emergency cash first action. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to move out, discarding the top 2 cards of my deck while I'm in transit, I guess. Nothing. Let's see. That's the difference between tonight and last night. That's the difference. And then last action, he's going to move down to the student union. And we're going to put the dormitories into play. Okay. That is my players' turns. Guts is kind of nice to see. 6 out of 7. Oh, no. Okay. He's on her. Visions of Future Past, so he's just kind of going to be doing that. Oh my god. Okay, so he's going to discard 2 cards, but I'm going to get to do this first. So I think I'm going to be returning a Lucky to my hand, now that I have some money. And then discarding 2 cards, Mauser and Mauser. You fuck. Oh, Christ. Okay, Skids is going to fire his thing bidding no money, I think. I've been forgetting to do this. He's going to fire his ability. I'm going to do this really quick. Fire his ability, bidding no money. Succeeding by 2 and drawing a card. And I guess it's his turn first. I guess he could like walk up and evade him, but is that a good usage of his turn? Or can she just like blast him and be like satisfied with that outcome? I think that she just blasts him and is playing her other shriveling. Yeah, I'd rather him like do progress. So let's do an investigate here for 3 against 1, which is successful, and then again, which is successful, and I return a card to my hand. I'm going to return a Mauser. And get so that was both the clues. And then I think we're just going to use that ability. So spending 1 clue to discard the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That wasn't too bad of a hit off that. So that's Skids. We're going to shrivel him once. I believe I'm 6 against 2. If there's no other extenuating circumstances, yes. So that's 2 damage. And then again. And he's toast. Oh, that doesn't... oh, I bet once you change that to a 2, it can't go back in. So he's toast. And then I think she's going to just play her other shriveling just in case. Right? Yeah, because if another guy pops out on her and she only has 1 charge, that's kind of bad news bears. So we'll do that. We'll upkeep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he's gonna want to like walk in there, fail. Yeah. Okay, so 7. The Light of a Forgamon is discarded. 5 or more cards in his or her discard pile takes 1 horror. 10 or more takes 2 horror. So 10. Let's go 1, 2. Oh wait. Does this not? Oh. I don't know if this discards. Yeah. I don't know if this discards yet. 1. I'll just put it on him. I'm thinking that might still be direct. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll just... Because it's just the other side of this, right? It's attached to this. It's attached to this, and then this flips over. I don't think it falls off yet. I don't remember. But that's fine. I'll accept that. Okay, so the Dead of Night. So I'm going to draw with Skids first this time for no particular reason. We're going to be placing a Doom because I don't want two additional things, I don't think. That sounds awful. And then we're going to be drawing the Wizard of Yog-Sothoth. Whew. So our maximum hand size is reduced by 3 while checking during the upkeep phase. So, whoopsies. He is only 3 health, which means a single backstab will do him in. So I think I'm going to start with Skids. Skids is going to get his Lone Wolf Dollar. He's going to walk up. And I think he's going to backstab this guy, committing a Manual Dexterity and a Nimble. So he's at 4, 5, 6, 7 against 4. 7 against 4. Second action. I guess I could engage him, right? Technically. Spend 1 clue. That probably only comes from you, eh? I don't think that can come from someone else. If I don't engage him, I'm pretty sure she can kill him. But the 3 damage is more what I'm worried about. 3 is a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna do the engage first. We're not gonna do that too risky, I think. Yeah. Okay, so -1. So I said I was 7 against it. So he's definitely toast. I definitely draw a card for Manual Dexterity. I'm gonna opt not to because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to discard at the end of my turn right now. And I'm gonna move 2 spaces with Nimble as well. Which is gonna just reveal this really quickly because I forget what it is. When you fail that test, take a damage. Okay. And they're like this, right? Don't like that at all. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So 1. That's 1 move. I think he just moves back. I think he just stays there. I don't think... Because he wants to like move in here and grab these clues and do that later, so that's fine. And she can just walk in and start investigating that, because that's only 2 under her. So she's going to walk... she's going to walk in, do an investigate, 4 against... Yeah, 4 against 2. -1 right now. That's pretty good for a clue. And let's actually spend the clue right off the bat to discard the 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice to see that Whippoorwill and the Resurgent Evil's gone. Okay. Boom, boom. Upkeep, upkeep. Am I doing the upkeep in the wrong order? I don't remember. And I think I have to discard down to... Yeah, I have to discard down to 5. So... I think I don't need 2 Look What I Founds, and I think I don't need... Do I not need the Mauser, or do I not need the Backstab? I think I don't need the Unexpected Courage, right? Is that more true? I think that's technically more true. Yeah. And what do you not need? You don't really need... Well, you're going to need the Ritual Candle soon, because this is going to be a -3. And that also makes investigating here like, well, no, I don't know. I think I actually don't want the guts because I don't want to draw through my deck and eat the Beyond the Veil. So that's that. 2 out of 3 Doom, and we're going to start with Skids. You may draw a card. You may choose and discard 2 cards. Test that. If you fail, take 2 horror. X is the number of cards in your hand when this begins. So let's just not do that. Let's not do any of that. I'm going to test 5 and just fail this. And I'll take 2 horror on her. And then 1 over here. It's the Whippoorwill, and he's sitting there like a jerk. So let's do skids first. Do I want to do skids first? I think. I'm not sure. I feel like maybe I should get to that first. Yeah, let's do this first. So let's play the ritual candle, investigate using my dark prophecy. So she's at 3 against 2, but I get +1 if I hit one of those. This is not actually in the discard yet. So I think that makes the -3. No, it still makes it a -2. No, that doesn't quite work, does it? Let's see. Is there a different way that I can do that? That is less. 3 against 2. Yeah, I'm going to commit Ruth to this. So I'll be 6 against 2, and I'll just do the test. Okay, so I get the clue. I will catch up with... Nope. I'll spend this for the 5 cards off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did shuffle Jazz in, right? I'm just going to do a quick, yeah, he's there, okay. And then I'll go catch up with Skids. Skids is not going to get his Lone Wolf dollar, but that's okay. He's going to move into the... Oh, I still need to, get it from him, don't I? No, I'm going to spend the clue to discard 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There he is. When you take control of him, advance. Okay, so he currently has test 3 if successful to gain control of him. So what I'm going to do is spend no money on a thing to see if I can succeed by 2. I can, so I'll draw a card from this. Putting my hospital debts into play. I will... move 2 there. How much do I need to not... 6, okay. And she's going to put 1 there. He's going to... Wait, did I actually do a second action? No, that was... I spent the clue doing that, and then I did this test. Sorry, I flipped the wrong thing. I'm going to try and get him. So I'm 3 against 3, and I'll commit my Unexpected Courage. I've got the Lucky in hand for backup. Okay, so 5 against 3, that's successful. I take control of Jazz Mulligan. I'll just put him in my threat area to show that he's under my control. And then once he's under my control, this happens. You convince Jazz, I haven't read this in forever, you convince Jazz that something strange is going on, that Professor Rice may be in danger. He doesn't trust you enough to hand you his keys, but agrees to come with you. All of a sudden, you hear a crash coming from the science building, and a student rushes towards you. Help, he cries. There's an animal loose. It's heading to the dorms, so you gotta do something. If the Alchemy Lab's location is not in play, put it into play. If you are at Agenda 1 or 2, spawn the set-aside experiment in the Alchemy Labs. Okay. Find and complete an objective on another encounter card. So, there's one thing I want to check really quickly that does have a VP. So I can clear that for victory, and that has a VP, and I can clear that for victory. So do I want to get both of them? Do I have time to get both of them? I don't know about that. I'd really like to if I could, because I'd love to get a little more VP. How much health does he have? 13. I don't think I'm killing him. That seems out of the question. And I have to be very careful to not instantly lose with him. How many Beyond the Veil exist in the deck again? Beyond Okay, there's 3. Yeah. I think we're just gonna like go save Rice. I don't really want to deal with the concept of not saving him because I really would like. I don't think I've ever saved Rice, or I did like one of my first runs and I haven't done it since. So let's just go save him. So we're gonna move there, and that'll be the end of Skid's turn. He's gonna hunt there. Does he have a hunt? No, he doesn't. He moves based on this thing. So that's that. So it's going to be upkeep, upkeep, ready, ready, a doom. I did see what those were, so I'm just going to do a bunch of shuffling before I determine where they go on. If the dormitory's location is not in play, put it into play. If the experiment is in play, move it one location towards the dormitories. Oh, fuck. And if it's not in play, spawn it at the science building. Oh, okay, I see. Right. It moves. Gotcha. That makes sense. Why did I didn't remember that that's what it did. When this agenda would advance, reaching its doom threshold, instead remove all doom in play and move once towards the dormitories. Okay, so I've got at the end of my turn I was supposed to discard a card, so technically that's discarded and I drew this one instead, right? Kind of, I think. That seems right to me. That's a little bit of a bummer that that's on her, but I think do I still have a shortcut in hand? I don't remember. So I'm going to deal 1 to her. It's the servant, or the vassal, that's fine, and 1 to him, that's the thrall. That's also fine. So, let's, I think I want to go with Gloria first, just in case she doesn't quite get it. So she's going to shortcut to catch up with him, with the vassal on her back, and then I think she's just going to take a bunch of attacks on him. So she's currently 6 against 3 with a shriveling, and I'm still really happy with that. I know the -4 is a fail, but like I have 3 attacks and he doesn't have retaliate, so that's a hit for 2. First shriveling's empty. Go again with this shriveling, and that's a hit for 2. And he's toast. 2 vassals, one VP so far. Feeling pretty good. Did I discard both my delves though? Discarded none of my delves. Wouldn't mind hitting my delve up. And I think that she's gonna continue to move forward and reveal this, because I don't remember actually how many. Yeah, I do need 4 clues, and I need to clear them all off this one, so that's fine. Okay. This guy is probably just going to leave this thrall behind, because there's no point in killing it. So he gets a lone wolf at the start of his turn, a lone wolf buck. He's going to sneak by it, gaining 2 resources. 4 against 2, first action. That's successful, so he goes there. I'm going to spend $2 to pay a little more of my hospital debts off. I'm going to go catch up with Gloria, and we're going to do an investigate. -4 puts me at failing by 2 or less. So I'll play look what I found for 2 of those clues. And Gloria is actually going to spend another $1 to go on the hospital debts. Yep. He readies. He moves there. Upkeep. Okay, and I think that we kind of cinched this now. But we'll, whoops, I think that was supposed to have already shuffled. But there's, yeah, nothing has changed since that already shuffled. Nothing has changed. Okay. I wonder if she could like make a mad dash back. That's probably really stupid. I was just wondering, like, if he gets all of these clues, can she like sprint and get all those? I don't remember what the shroud is. What's the shroud on that? 1. Yeah, she's not gonna get 6 clues off that before he catches up. Okay, so 1 doom goes there. And I'm going to do Gloria first. For each card in your hand, if there's a copy of that card in the discard pile, take a horror. So let's see what we've got in our discard pile. Well, we don't have the Ritual Candles duplicate. We don't have the Rosary duplicate. We do have a Dark Prophecy duplicate, so I take a horror. And we don't have a Burning Midnight Oil, so we don't take a horror. If you take no horror from this, discard the top 3 cards, okay? And then, I'm going to move that over. Visions of Futures Past. Let's like commit this and commit this. So I'm like 4 against 5. I just don't want to fail it as badly. Oh, Christ. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't matter. Why did I do that? That doesn't matter. Okay, well, anyways, I discard that card. What the fuck am I thinking? Okay, yeah. Being a fucking goofus. Let's just go with skids first. We're going to investigate 3 against 2. -1 is successful. And then we'll investigate again. -3 with a lucky is successful. Oh, I forgot to put a humanoid enemy here. Yeah, what, yeah, that's a bummer. What humanoids are left? One sec. Humanoid. Oh, no, that's not going to work. What am I doing? He's left. He's left. So, let's just say for the sake of argument, because I would have wanted to grab him. I didn't kill him last turn when we walked in. And she was the first one who walked in, so he would have been on her. So 1, 1, 2. She hasn't done her turn yet. Yeah. I don't really like this, but that's where I'm at right now. And then he's going to like play the Mauser, I guess. No, he's gonna do this test. Okay, I do draw a card, which shuffles this. Yeah. He could, like, go for the backstab, committing both of these, I guess. Whoops. No. Go away. I don't want you here. So he'd be, like, 6 against 4. She could commit that to be 3 up. I don't know. That's no good. Like, take another draw. Aw, come on. How come that couldn't have been what I drew? Like, that would have been so many icons. All right. And then back over to her. We'll just say that we're going to like shrivel this guy into oblivion, I guess, right? So she's 6 against 4. So let's, what? Commit a Ritual Candles. That's, whoops. 2 damage. Another one. Let's commit the other Ritual Candles. Another 2 damage. And he's toast. And then we'll spend our... Do I actually have 6 clues? Did I forget to spend some clues at some point? Yeah, I think I did something wrong when I was copying some clues here. I'm pretty sure I only have 4. I don't know how that happened. Oh yeah, I was copying them instead of dragging them over, right? And I accidentally copied the 3 stack instead of copying 1. So I spend my clues as a group, and we get our 1. No, that's not what happens. What? Right. Yeah, we get our 1, which is like a decent ending, right? We rescued Warren Rice, and we failed to save the students, so we get a tablet in the bag. but I'm happy with tablets because tablets mean that my Dark Prophecy pulls easy pulls, right? That's fine. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 XP, which is pretty good, I think. Five's fine. Is there no XP there? Yeah, there's XP there. That's the only one I'm missing. And obviously, if I defeated him, I would have had to, but that's fine. Yeah, so 5 XP, we saved Warren. We saved Rice. I'm happy with that. I'm happy that that exists as like a. It took me the same amount of time to win that scenario as it took me to lose it. I'm very happy with that outcome. I think I forgot how much fighting you just like how much fighting you need to do. The later campaigns, like I'm so accustomed to having like my sword cane, so I've got my backup evasion tech on my mystic, and like my rogue can just kind of evade stuff and clear the location and never have to come back. But with a map this tight, where there's like one central location and a bunch of little hubs, you can't always like. That was the first time I was able to evade someone and just ignore them. Sometimes you get that guy spawn there and you can be like, oh, okay, watch me do something cool. And you like evade him, get the clues testlessly, and walk down here, right? And that works, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. And I think on my first play, I was not scared enough of these guys, and then I wasn't scared. I certainly wasn't scared enough of these guys, who weren't a problem this time. And the Light of a Forgamon is just like a very mean guy, and I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. That's enough. That's enough post amble. I will see you guys at the House Always Wins next time. Bye bye.